Hardleg and his friends, they're gonna play a lot of games. It's Legsplay.
And welcome to Legsplay. Hardleg Joe here with the Captain of Cardsworth.
CB Radio.
Not quite. And we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Push start button, copyright 1996, Kazuki Takahashi.
I'm pushing the start button and it's not starting, Joe.
Maybe I have to click on it. There we go. You're good. And I had mentioned several times before, I've been asked to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, I don't know how many times. And I've always been like, I play enough Yu-Gi-Oh! As it is. I don't want to play, like, the whole point of the Legsplay channel is that I get to play stuff other than Yu-Gi-Oh! Other games with my friends. But Cardsworth likes this game. You played this as a kid, right? Or a teenager or something?
I've played it in the past.
He's played it in the past, so he's
Cardsworth.
Cardsworth. Oh, you're not gonna give him a weird name like Hoodley?
Okay, oops.
Or Shlaboop?
No, that's not my name. Go back.
Shlaboople? I mean, you could be Cardsworth if you want.
No, that's fine. We will do,
Quizdip.
Quizdip.
Quizdip! I like Quizdip. Sounds delicious. Comment in the comments if you've ever had some delicious Quizdip. So yes, we're gonna see that. It's, Cardsworth is playing, that's why he's putting in the things. I refuse to duel anymore. You cannot dual trade or activate dual codes, just so you know. Oh, is there voice acting in this, or are we gonna...
there might be.
Oh, we're gonna do the voice acting. Press button to continue. This is it! I've found it at last! The forbidden treasure of the ancient sorcerers! And now we're back on the title screen. Well, I guess we beat the game. That was
that was
short.
easy. Remember to like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, donate to the Patreon. Donate to Cardsworth's Patreon.
I don't have one.
Get it. You better get one. Okay, you want to be this scrubby little guy?
No.
My dear prince, are you going to the city to play cards again? You are of royal blood, walking the streets dressed as a commoner. Have you no shame? Quite frankly, I'm embarrassed. Just run away.
Run away.
Fuck it. Wait, stop, my prince. Drat is gone. I do not like this prince. Oh, hey, we get this. It's RPG elements. We can't walk around, but we can go to the card shop and go to the shrine.
The town plaza, the duel ground. Oh, let's go.
I didn't know the ancient Egyptians liked the card game so much. We wouldn't know all the cardboard wouldn't have survived. These hollowed walls are protected by the High Mage. Commoners are not allowed. Begone!
But I thought you just said I was of royal blood!
But you're dressed as a commoner, so they don't know.
Very well, we'll go to the town plaza!
Because if they knew you were the king, they'd just let you in. Haven't you seen Game of Thrones? But there's nothing of interest. Okay.
Interesting.
The illusion of choice.
The duel ground?
They just assumed you'd want a duel.
I've been waiting for you, Quizdip!
Hi, not Taya.
Jonah was also here a few minutes ago, but he's gone now! How about a duel?
Jono, that sounds like Joey.
Sure, we'll duel, Taya.
Why not?
Okay, let's play! Hope you're not a sore loser!
Oh, snap. What deck do we have? Sky Strikers, I hope.
We don't have it.
Well, we've got a Mushroom Man. We've got no chest. Well, we got a Mushroom Man in our chest. 40 cards. There are weird symbols. Attack and defense. Okay, so is this... You said this was actually Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
It is, but I don't know how to get to the duel. Is this the button?
Did you just surrender?
No. Okay, this is the duel.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna duel.
Well, we got 8,000 life points. Hey, this looks somewhat familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a Mega Thunderball?
It is.
Oh, that'll be really good in our Thunder Dragon deck. And a Steel Scorpion and... Yep, I know Steel Scorpion's one of those ones, like, if they run into over it, 5 turns later, they're dead. Wait, Saturn.
I don't know what I just... Okay.
There you go. Then Taya has cards. She's gonna play one of those cards. And that card is...
Face down in defense mode.
Play it face down.
Elf's Light.
Yep.
Increase the power of elves with mystical light.
Do you have any elves?
No.
Where is elf monster?
What is this? Robot. Because, like, you make things, by, like, combining them, but if they don't combine, it's just going to knock off the first one you selected.
Huh. So it's not really Yu-Gi-Oh! It's some sort of weird other game.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Just they were like, we're not going to bother with polymerization.
But you gotta select a Guardian Star.
I don't know what any of that means.
I'm glad we have an expert coming in here. Attack is face down. Mecha Mole Zombo. And then attack directly for 800.
My Wandering Doomed attacks you directly.
Spooky Skeleton. Also, is that the Seal of Orichalcos on there?
Perhaps.
They have some sort of weird seal on there, and I'm not trusting it. Taya's like, oh yeah, best tactic.
That's another strike ninja, armed ninja.
Yeah, that destroys spells if it acts the same way here.
Indeed.
Who knows?
I don't think it does, though. Blue ninja. No, it doesn't.
Combine the Mega Thunderball with the Blue Ninja.
I don't think that does anything, but okay. Put you over here. Yeah, see, they didn't combine.
Oh, why not?
Because they're not compatible.
Ah, how do you know if they're compatible?
You just know.
You just gotta know, man. It's okay. Shadow Spectre had literally 200 defense. The most useless thing since Useless came to Useless Town. What is this? Is Duel Links?
No, Duel Links only has 3 cards.
Oh, good point. Well, we only have 3 cards so far.
Yeah, so far.
Man, if Taya puts down a 2,000 defense point monster, we're fucking screwed.
Yeah. So
oh, hey.
That's,
I still have the Nightmares. Oh, wait, but you always have 5 cards, so if you combine stuff, there's a chance you'll run into other things.
2 warriors?
2 blue warriors? Try it. Why not? You're already winning by a lot.
No.
Nope.
Well, that's fine. How about Uranus?
How about Uranus? Why not?
Comment in the comments if Uranus.
Comment in the comments at the Dirt Spider.
Look, Joe, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
The Chocolate Starfish.
Taya's
The
deck
Leather
has
Oreo.
pathetic cards.
Her grandfather's deck has pathetic cards. But this is her grandmother's deck. Ah, brilliant tactics. Set. Oh, what? Ancient Jar? Why did it gain attack?
It must be the Guardian Star, maybe? I don't know. We should have read things.
Buku!
Buku.
I love Buku.
That's a rock and a metal and
maybe their symbols are the same. Comment in the comments if you've played this as a kid.
Let's see. So I guess we will attack this.
Attack the Ancient Jar. Here, while you're doing this, I'm going to look up how to play Hidden Memories.
It's got the manual.
Oh. We do have the manual. Yeah, this is for the PlayStation, by the way.
That you had in your closet.
Yeah. Well, no, it's an emulator.
But
I've
you weren't allowed to say that.
No. Having an emulator, I mean, I do have one in my closet. Like, I have an actual thing in my closet, but we're playing it on an emulator. Because it's much easier to control. It's much easier to record with an emulator than that. But I do own an actual PlayStation, and we do have an actual copy of this game.
Ouch! Looks like I lost. Oh, well.
Well, you did just set nothing but cards.
I'll play you again when I get a little better.
So never.
I'll see you later.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Taya, that's Tiana.
You know, there's some kind of festival going on in the town plaza.
Thanks, 40-year-old man.
We'd rather play games right here like we always do.
Do you have a beanie in ancient Egypt?
Wanna take me on? Come on, let's play a game.
On me.
Take me on.
Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Sorry, everyone. I tried my best.
You did, and you failed.
Let's see. Cosmic alignment. Oh, you could sort types by
Plant,
different things.
monster,
Hey, it's
warrior,
Mrs. Radiant, but the non-Link version. And a spooky reptile. That's the card library. I'm just reading the manual. How to trade. How to 2-player duel. Duel field. Oh, they still call those magic cards. This must have been hella old.
It's on the PlayStation 1, Joe. Of course it's hella old.
Let's see. Wins and losses are decided by whoever player has 0 life points.
Look, we've got the best spell card. Remember, you are an idiot if you do not run Raigeki.
I mean, they used to be true. Two opponents take turns until a winner is decided. Good to know. I wasn't sure about that. There are special ways of placing a card on the field. One is a combo play, the other is face down. Combo play consist of combination of several... Thanks! A combo play could consist of a combination of several cards. I wouldn't have guessed based on the name. Attacks are not necessary. Okay, good. I mean, it feels like they would be if you want to remove their stuff. Okay. Boom. Monster cards. They are type and cosmic alignment. When are they going to add cosmic alignment to the actual game? Oh, is that a mammoth graveyard?
It is.
Hell yeah.
What does the cosmic alignment do, Joe? Tell the audience at home.
There are advantages and disadvantages between certain cosmic alignments. See the chart. Depending on their relationship, a duel can be significantly affected. If a monster charted as superior attacks a monster charted as inferior, it adds 500 points to its AP, which are its attack points, as opposed to ATK.
Ah, yes,
whatever.
I figured out how to make the 3D mode.
Dun 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 dun. What a deck! My snack attacks your non-snack. Hi, Hanzo.
More like Genji.
So does this do this for every battle or just certain
Just
ones?
when I tell it to do it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've been frozen.
A snake of deceit and toxin has killed me.
Okay. So... yeah, I guess you can check what kind of thing there are. It's like, they got a chart. It's basically like the elements. Like, Mercury beats the sun beats the moon beats Venus, and the Venus beats Mercury.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense, just like the elements in Pokemon. You know, fire beats water, moon beats Venus. We all know that.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah, so there's two different... yeah, okay. Types and terrain. There are terrain advantages. There are 7 types. Okay, there are magic cards. Pure magic cards. Terrain cards.
Yes, do
Boost cards. Trap cards. Ritual
Haha,
cards.
I made a fusion! Would remain!
Hey, okay, fusion. Combinations can include a monster to monster, magic to magic, or monster to magic. So you can fuse the spell cards with the non-spell cards.
Hey, Yugi did that in the anime when he fought Kaiba.
Interesting. Place a card on top of another card already in play. Okay.
Hey, I beat the random guy.
The best way to find out what combinations work best is to try them out.
Thanks, guide.
So it's literally just whatever they feel like. Alright, so I should have just probably looked it up. Gotcha. Alright.
Well, let's play again sometime.
Sure, let's talk to someone else. Hey, did you find yourself any rare cards? I managed to find a pretty... if you want, you'll have to beat me. But if you lose, you'll give me one of yours.
Sure, why not?
Sure thing, Ginger who is not a ginger. He is somehow a ginger and not. Hey, you got a bone mouse.
I did.
Giggity? Goo? Hard to say. Okay. Karibo is a little...
and Wretched Ghost of the Attic.
Combine them. Surely they look the same.
They don't, actually. I don't think they do.
okay.
I think I remember trying that.
Because it seems like it. Okay, Forbidden... Memories... No, Google.
All alone in the moonlight.
Memories... Fusion...
Hey, this kid's attacking me. Oh.
What?
He's got a plant with a gun in its petals.
Hit it with the Raigeki.
That seems like a no. You should save it.
Mrs.
I'm
Radiant.
gonna get rid of
You know
this.
what? Can you see what kind of type it is?
It's a beast.
No, the thing that he has.
Oh. Yes. It's a plant.
Okay, but it's got... so, no, the Jupiter, that's what matters is the sign. So go back real quick. It said which one you get to choose which one when you bring him out, so look at him again. No, not the one that's out there.
It's Jupiter.
Jupiter's the one he's got? Okay, so you need to find one that has Mars. They're down at the bottom. So that one has Mars, so he'll gain 500 if he attacks, if you pick Mars.
Which is to 11, but he's at 11.
So yeah, so you can suicide.
Very well. My starfish.
Mars, yep, there you go. We're finding all sorts of type matchups. Bada bing. Bada boom. At least he's learned his lesson. He won't be bullying you anymore. Hopefully he doesn't have a bigger one.
It's another Crota. It's another 1100, Joe.
Okay, we got 1,000 though. But what's his 1100? Did you see the things? He's the moon, so you need a sun. It's a circle with a dot in it.
I don't have that, Joe.
Okay, then just set something.
I'm gonna go with you can only play like one thing. So if I Raigeki, it leaves an empty field.
Yeah.
So here, you can go here. Neptune.
There you go. They're squares, so they can't really go
He's
face
fusing.
down and stuff like that.
He just made a magical ghost somehow.
It has even more, and it's also a moon. Great. Now we need an even stronger sun.
If I remember right, I couldn't beat this kid at first.
Let's see. I'm still looking up fusion generalities. Plant card fused with a warrior card turns into a being. Good to know.
What about a warrior with a lightning?
I don't know.
Anything?
We'll be back 1 second. Yeah, you're fucked for now.
Okay.
Raigeki it. That's what I'd say. Just get rid of it. He fused it with like 2 things. That's probably the best you're going to be able to do. Yeah, also I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to look through that entire chart and have this be a reasonable Let's Play. Because it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, basically from as far as what that guy was explaining, there's like, things have combinations based on their type. And there's like a combination for almost every type. The problem is, if that combination has less attack than your current type, you'll just like, it won't produce anything. It only produces something if it's more powerful. Watcha. So you gotta make sure what's his sign. Is he an Aries? He's the fork, which
He's
is
Neptune.
So you need a Pluto. It looks like a P with a little tail on it. Like that one. He'll gain 500.
Which will be enough to get over that.
Yeah. Just make sure you pick Pluto. Whatever that thing is. It looks like cabbage made out of eyeballs. Haha! Mine's bigger! Oh, now you did the thing, so now we get to see what the hell this thing is.
I want to see the hell it looks like.
Some sort of eyeball cabbage.
I summon this thing!
It's a Lovecraftian nightmare is what it is. And he's like, I'm not looking at that, I'm putting a bucket on my head.
My basket will protect me from your ghost breath.
What's your power? I breathe ghosts. Like, where do the ghosts come from? That's a question best not asked. And then surprisingly, it's like an elder thing from Lovecraft. It even makes weird, like, inhuman, like, ghostly alien sounds. Did you happen to see what type is it? Is a fiend?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
No, it's zombie.
Zombie? Okay. Yeah, here, 1 second, let me go. I'm gonna try to do both of these. I'm gonna try to reference this chart at the same time.
He's gonna kill us.
Oh, okay.
With the Hyosubi.
Oh, dang, that is 1,500.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna beat this one.
See what its type is.
It's Neptune and Aqua.
Neptune again? Okay, so again we need a Pluto, but that was our only Pluto, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Whatever.
what's
All
that?
of
A
it.
Fish?
Nothing worked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just try to combine everything and then set it.
No, I will leave it in attack mode to lull him into a false sense of security.
See, he knows how to fusion
He
stuff.
made a flame Cerberus.
That has more attack than we could ever hope.
I don't like this game, Joe. I won't go home.
I want to go home. You're the one who wanted to play this game.
I thought it would be something to do.
I thought you played this already.
I did ages ago, and I don't remember doing much with it.
Set your Scorpion. If he runs into it, bad things will happen.
It doesn't work like this. He doesn't have an effect in
It
this
doesn't have
one.
its effect, but okay. Is it a machine at least?
Yes.
Okay, if you combine a machine with a...
Dinosaur!
Yeah, it'll make Cyber Dinosaur. It's 1800. And I'm not sure what type he's got.
Sun always seems like a good choice.
Okay, Sun beats Moon, so if he's got a Moon one... No, he's got Mars and other stuff. Okay.
Whatever.
At least you can run over that.
I can. I want to see the dinosaur in 3D.
Okay. That'll be a good one. A machine and a... Okay, wait, we already used the machine. I didn't see what else you had in your hand. I could try to make this chart work, if I believe. I have the heart of a warrior. Wow. What?
Intriguing.
Kappa,
What?
Kappa, Kappa.
With a little straw hat. What's he gonna do?
It looks like he's wearing pajamas. Oh, this flamethrower in his hand.
It's fire. Take that, turtle farmer.
And he just spins around and falls. They're not even standing on the ground, which is weird. I guess, did they float over the thing?
Some did, some didn't.
Yeah. It seems really like, couldn't you have made the ground exist? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I wonder how long... I wonder if there's the opposite of like a speed run, where you're like, we'll turn on everything and see what's the longest we can do while still doing things fast. We just oh, it's 2100. Okay. Better hope that's not 1,000. 700. The gnarled
I've still
hand
got a chance, Joe.
Okay.
I can make a plant.
You got a plant. What type is Buku?
He's a spellcaster.
Plant and a spellcaster does nothing.
About rock and plant, or rock and spellcaster.
Rock and... No, none of those. What's the equip card called?
Elf's Light. It
Elves.
equips to elves.
Oh. Yeah, you're dead. You a dead man, as far as I could tell. The fusions below have not been tested very thoroughly. What kind of game pack is this? Like, here's some tips on kinda how to play the game. I mean, I don't know exactly, but...
I combined the book with the elf book. And
nice.
it did things.
How much did it have? 1150?
Not enough. Oh.
Oh, but he's got the mismatch.
That got strong.
Well, you lost a card.
Yeah, whatever. We had pathetic cards to lose. What you gonna do, take my bone mouse?
Not my bone mouse. Ritual guide. There are rituals in this? Star chip usage. There are star chips in this?
Maybe? Yes, I win. That means I get one of your cards, right?
Punch him in the face, run.
Game over. Oh.
Oh.
Well.
Well, if you lose one card, you're doomed. Your grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, so if you lose even one of them... Did you save it all?
No. Well, that was Quiz Dip.
That was enough for Quiz Dip. We'll be back. Let's see, what do we got? A magic card. In your hand. What type? Fiend?
Fiend, water, and beast. It's my archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness! Alright, we gotta cut back. We got shout out to the deck exchange. It's the Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness.
He's so adorable.
But here he's called Air Marmot of Nefariousness.
For some reason, I guess they didn't have it quite all the way. And he's a beast type, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so if you got him with a thunder or a turtle...
Don't.
No, you got like fiends and stuff.
Yes.
Fiend plus Fungi, Joe Change Mirror, Psychic Kappa. Nope. Nothing. What do you got there?
I got a Spellcaster.
A Spellcaster?
And a Beast. Do those do something? That would have to do something.
Spellcaster and a Beast. It's in alphabetical order, so at least I can kind of look. Nope.
No?
Only if you've got a turtle, a zombie, a thunder, a mystic lamp, or a spike Seedra.
Well, I'm gonna play my Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness.
Go for it. I think at the very least we gotta be making sure we look at these type matchups if we want to defeat the next guy. He's supposed to be like the real challenge.
The twink?
The ginger, I call him. It's slightly better. This guy's still just like, I set a card, I don't really fuse that much. That's not really what I'm about. Yeah, it's just weird. They give you all these fiends and like, as far as I can tell, the fiends don't summon with like anything. Unless you got an Arlingy, a Fungi of the Musk, or a Job Change Mirror, or a Psychic Kappa. Yeah, it's like with 4 specific things. They don't fuse with other stuff.
No, I want to see Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness in action.
When he's got an actual 3D model.
See what he looks like, folks. My favorite troll signature in the deck exchange.
For disappointment. It's Dark Magician in real life.
He's naked, Joe.
Of course he is. What did you think he had that acorn in front of him just for show? Just to hide his lewd nudity. His ludity, if you will.
Oh, he just does like a quick attack.
He headbutted a scorpion.
Always a good idea. Ask Coyote Peterson.
I have no idea who that is.
That was a little cute little juggle.
He's a little basketball star. He wants to be Michael Jordan, the Archfiend Marmot of sweet flips.
And now for the most overkill, 15 to your 1,000. Good game.
The machines do good stuff. If you can get a machine and a dragon, a fish, or a warrior, you might have a chance. Oh, good job. You got an S rank and a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, maybe can you go back?
That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, maybe you can buy some more cards. Hey, did you know there's a festival going on in the town plaza? Let's go check it out.
But we'll find Junochi there.
Okay, so they just didn't give you the option to fight him this time? Or did you do something else?
I backed out and I was gonna go look at the card shop.
Awesome.
Awesome, but kind of spooky too. This must be the work of the detestable High Mage Shinian. When I was a kid, it used to be wholesome. Even the attitude of the mages have changed for the worse. What is our world coming to?
Remember when our sacrifices and pagan religions
You
used
wanna
to
go
be wholesome?
someplace else? Look, it's Bono. I can't believe it's something I missed.
I lost.
It's Kaiba.
Oh, is it
It
Kaiba?
looks like Kaiba.
I believe I've wasted my efforts on an insignificant speck. Say what? Forgive my choice of words. You were mildly entertaining.
Hey, Jono!
Dana and Gohan! What's up? What's going on? I don't know who's saying
I think
that.
it was me.
What do you think? Ain't it obvious?
You lost.
Mama Spaghetti, don't be so blunt. I didn't lose. I just had a setback. I slapped your mama's face. I grow weary of this insect. Is there not one among you that is worthy of my attention? Man, the nerve of this guy. Meow.
Hey, Gohan, why don't you challenge him? After all, you're the best duelist I've ever seen. I'll bet you can beat him.
Let me start by the... Yeah, go on, show him who's boss, get him, make him forget about it. Hello, are you my next victim? Pass. The coward shows his true colors, why am I not surprised? You insects are all alike. Hold on, Gohan just doesn't want to face you here. Is that so? There's a duel field where we usually play. It's the place for real battle. The town's duel field. Master Shadow calls. I see. So be it. Duty calls. The duel field, is it? Wait there and I'll grace you with my presence. Seto is my name. Remember, my throat is really hurting. Can you believe that guy? A mage with that attitude.
Yeah, a real charmer.
Sorry, Gohan. I know you didn't want to duel that guy, but you probably should have. But he called you a coward. I couldn't let him get away with that. No one calls you a coward but me. Go to the duel shop, get a card or two. Maybe one that actually lets your dumb deck do some shit.
What's the card shop do? Do we get points?
You got star chips. That's you. I'm doing enough voices.
Hello there!
Save.
Yeah, go ahead and save in case we die again. I don't want to be dying again.
Save complete.
It looks like zombies and warriors fuse with a lot of stuff.
Build the deck.
But they don't fuse.
But I can do this before the duel.
Ah, I see. Warriors and pyros seem pretty high. I'm trying to look for things that have like really high attack. Oh, does he have stuff for you to buy?
No.
Huh.
Oops. Shit. What did I do? I took a card out of my deck. I don't know where it is.
We'll be back again.
Okay, well, he doesn't have any cards to buy.
Hello there!
Oh, he doesn't have any cards to buy?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
It's just to, like, build your deck between the duels.
But how you get more cards to build your deck?
You win them,
Oh.
I guess. I don't know.
Well then,
Well.
I guess back to the duel ground then. Time to fight Kaiba.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you gotta lose to Kaiba to progress.
The festival's in full swing, but there's nothing of interest.
What kind of boring festival is that?
Some festival you turned out to be.
Alright, well, we saved.
I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to festival. Jeez, who does that maze think he is? I gotta admit, though, that guy was a real toughie. Hey, go on. How about a game until that guy comes back?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
We gotta
All
fill
right,
airtime.
let's do it. Let's lost the last game, but I ain't losing my touch on this last game.
Because we got the deck. Oh, okay.
We'll see how this goes.
He's got the time wizard and he makes the 1,000 dragon!
Except there's no fusion in this game.
Yeah, you just combine a time wizard with a dragon and it makes 1,000 dragon.
Huh. Yeah, and I can't believe they give you this deck of all fiends, and they're like, yeah, just put them together. They can do stuff.
Zombie spellcaster does something.
Yeah, probably.
I think it makes magic ghost. Yes.
Yeah. Zombie spellcaster. Plant with a female will make something with 1800.
Why do you keep saying female?
That's what it says on here. I'm just reading the chart. He's like, yeah, these charts, they're not exactly the same, but you know.
Well, we've got a plant with a dinosaur.
Plant with an animal.
So beast.
Yeah, well, it says animal, but animals and beasts are different things.
Plant and zombie would go together, I would think.
Yes. Yes, it would. Do it. It'll make wood remains. And you don't know what kind of type it is. Yeah, they're like, sometimes it makes wood remains, and sometimes it makes Pumpkin, King of Ghost, who has 1800.
Yeah, that's what Johnny said. He always used Pumpkin.
Plant and a warrior. Plant and dragon is the best.
Spellcaster serpent. Or spellcaster reptile, that wouldn't go together. We got a fiend and a spellcaster. Do those go together?
Spellcaster and Mystic Lamp will make Lord of the Lamp.
Well...
Or Spellcaster is a lamp, right?
Yeah, so I need another spellcaster. So I need another spellcaster for Mystic Lamp.
What's the snake's name? Is it Spike Cedra?
Serpent Marauder.
No, that's not going to do anything. Spellcaster and a Thunder? No. Yeah, just save the Spellcaster for now. Yeah, the Fiends don't combine with fucking anything useful. Like, specific stuff that you don't have. So for now, I would just go. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's a female. It's like, if you put a female card with a animal, fairy, or fish, or plant, or rock, it makes something pretty good. I don't know, just put Gucci. Well, here's the thing. So, you always draw until you have 5 cards.
So just combine a couple of shit cards?
You've got all these fiends, like, combine your fiend and your reptiles. Yeah, because the reptiles are pretty much useless. What's that? What's Tomosaurus? Is that a dinosaur?
Dinosaur.
Yeah, just combine the 2 fiends for now. I'll look up dinosaurs here in a second. Dinosaur only combines with machine. This is the only thing. A change slime. I can see why not Joey lost.
It's Jonucci.
Jonucci. Jokalaka Dukalan, you know what I'm saying.
Joey
I don't fuse, I just said, as long as he keeps just setting cards face down, we'll have him.
Look, there's the mountain, and another fiend.
How do you know it's a fiend?
Because that's the fiend symbol.
Oh, they've got symbols by, okay, I didn't know
Fiend,
that.
reptile, spellcaster, water.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna make a mountain.
Yeah, make a mountain out of a molehill. That'll help you, right? No. Doesn't seem to have helped any of you. They're all pretty much the same as far as I can tell. I mean, you've won anyway. Maybe Kaiba won't be that difficult if this is what you have to convince.
Pretty sure Kaiba has the blue eyes in his deck.
Yeah, that's,
in this one.
That's a lot. You win.
We got Kunai with chain.
Oh boy. I still don't know how you combine the traps and stuff like that.
Do me a favor and beat that mage, will ya?
There he is! He's back! Go for him! Look at that! Coming in here with all his people. He's got his own groupies. Not sure if they know what groupies means exactly.
Do it, Gohan!
You got it. You don't know how good you are, but I hope you'll entertain me. I'll have you know I enjoy a good game. Do not disappoint me.
I don't get an option, I just have to duel him?
You have to
Okay,
now.
well, here we go.
You had a chance before.
Okay, well, here we go. We're gonna do something. Get our asses handed to
Play
us.
1 card per turn. We gotta make sure we gotta look at the type if he ever plays anything face up. Maybe he'll play anything.
good. We got Raigeki to hold on to.
Okay, we got an Aqua, a Plant, a Spellcaster, and
A dinosaur.
Plants can do stuff. If I can get to the thing about plants. Plant with a reptile?
No.
No. I'd save the plants. Just set Penguin Soldier face down. For now. Aqua has, like, nothing. Not yet. Aqua's only good if you specifically have things.
Oh shit. He's already doing something. Well, he just made a big... He put it in defense mode!
Crap, I don't suppose you saw what type... Okay. So it's a Mars with 1800 defense. So if you've got a Neptune...
Penguin
you can get
Soldier's
to 15.
Neptune.
And you've got a Warrior now?
Mm-hmm.
So the Warriors can be... Fish, Insect, Machine... Warrior and Plant will be Bean Soldier. That's 1400.
To his 18.
Yeah, and if you can make it a Mars, you can beat it.
Which one's Mars? The arrow?
This one. The Man.
The man. Yeah, the man.
I'm not sure what type it'll be if you combine 2 things.
I don't know.
Hard to say, hard to leg. Hard to eat a broken egg.
Well, what beats Mars? Neptune beats Mars.
Yeah. Oh, he's a... Okay,
He's
yeah.
a Mars, so I need to
Okay.
make it a Neptune.
Yeah. I mean, either way, just fuse it, and if you can make it a Neptune, then put it in attack mode, and if you can't, put it in defense mode.
What was it? What am I doing? Plant and Warrior?
Yeah. It'll make something. If nothing else, it'll clear up 2 spots in your deck, so... Bean Soldier! Nope. Just put it in defense. Mega Uranus. Just stall. He can't put more cards on the field than you can.
He's got big
Ryu
things,
Kishin
Joe.
powered. Oof. Okay, so what is Ryu Kishin?
Moon Fiend. Yes.
Okay, but he's a moon. So the sun, the light of the sun will defeat him. Also equip spells. I'm not sure what's the equipped help. Earth monsters? Thunder, Rock, and Pyro.
None of which we have. I could just Raigeki him.
Raigeki him.
Or should I wait until he gets another thing out there?
Yeah, go ahead and set your warrior and wait for... Or no, set your dinosaur, because dinosaur doesn't do anything unless you get... Well, if you get a machine, then you can get that cyber guy. He's really good.
Hmm.
Yeah, the warrior fuses with more...
I'm so confused, Joe! How do I play Yu-Gi-Ohs?
I don't know! This was your game!
Whatever.
Yeah, just set a warrior, destroy one of the spell traps. There you go. Now he's gonna have 3 things. Then you can Raigek.
Could have used the
Somebody
strongest
touch my
thing on our
Raigek.
face down.
You don't know that. What if he set Blue Eyes? Beaver Warrior!
Kaiba using a beaver?
And now you got a beast. He's a big old beast. He does beastly things.
He's a zombie.
Nobody knows what you... Oh, he's a zombie?
He's a zombie.
Fuck, now I have to go all the way to the other side. I mean, either way, just Raigek. Raigeki him. We'll be good.
Take
Zombie
that,
and a
Kaiba.
spellcaster. That'll make that 1,300. He's got 1,800, though. 1,800, and it's a Jupiter. So if you can make a 1,300 Mars...
I have nothing that's Mars. I think we lost Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. What is Invigoration? It had Rock and...
Rock and Thunder. You know, let's just make a zombie dinosaur.
Let's do it. Combine it with Invigoration, too. Maybe it'll... What?
I guess those don't combine.
Well, at least it's your... Yeah, just put it in defense. Put Uranus in defense mode.
My Uranus is always in defense mode.
Always on the defensive. Queen of
Like
the
I said, maybe
Autumn
you have to
Leaves.
lose to Kaiba to progress the story.
Maybe. He's got Weather Control Man, though.
What the hell is that? Embryonic beast.
Yeah, it's just another useless fiend.
Fiend!
Yeah, just combine all your fiends and the lamp and see what happens. And the equip card, why not? Fuse everything. Hey! You don't
Doesn't
remember
matter.
what they were they?
Go, lamp!
You could kill his snowman. Unless you picked the wrong one. Oh, you're gonna play out.
I want to see the 3D rendered genie
I
lamp.
want to see the lamp.
I want to see a
fighting.
lamp beat a snowman.
This is what we come for.
This is what you come for, folks. A lamp fighting a snowman.
Is it everything you hoped it would
It's
be?
a spinny top. Boy!
He didn't even get a summoning thing. He's just like, what am I doing here? I'm a long way from the North Pole.
Oh, he's squirting grape juice.
Uh-oh.
And he just deflates.
He just
I'll be
goes
back
flat.
again someday. Oh, weather control was something card today. Something. Take it, Joe. I'm failing here today.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Look, we did damage to Kaiba.
hey, we won't have lost entirely.
It won't be a flawless victory for him. That's all that matters.
Yep. But his Queen of the Autumn Leaves defeated our lamp.
And his white dolphin.
Pink dolphin. Let's see. You got a beast and
Insect.
Oh, insect. That's new.
Insect, beast, fiend, and serpent. Reptile.
Interesting.
Beast and insect?
Let me look. Give me just a second. I could be a thing. Who says I'm not a thing? No. Insects only go with warriors.
That's helpful.
And beasts.
2 beasts? Can a beast and a beast make another beast?
If it's turtle.
It's not a turtle.
Then no.
Whatever. Oh.
Combine everything. See what happens. You literally can't. It can't hurt. They're like they.
We're gonna
literally
lose
go with
anyway,
nothing. Yeah.
so.
The moon.
Defend me with honor, Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness.
You have the skills to pay the bills. Oh, for a second I thought you were like, yeah, I want to watch this play out.
No,
I want to see Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness get killed by some woman.
What? He didn't beat us. We still got a
Jinzo
turn,
7.
Joe.
And 5 whole cards.
Fairy. That's new. That's a fairy, a spellcaster, a reptile, a spellcaster, and a zombie.
Let's see.
I know we
here.
can at least make something here. Fairy and spellcaster's got to make something, right?
Fairy and a female, but our female is a fairy. Okay. Fairy and Sonic Maid or Fairy and Himbaki make stuff.
Don't have those.
And then spellcaster, you said?
Yes.
Spellcasters
and zombie.
work with, yeah, you'll get a 1300 ghost.
Can I make a bigger ghost?
See what their types are real quick. That's the biggest one. That's Jupiter.
Yes.
So try it and see if you can make it Mars. Try the spellcaster and the ghosts, spellcaster and zombie,
Okay.
and see if it'll turn Mars. If it will, then maybe you can do something. If not, you're doomed anyway. Hey! Nope. Pluto, why not? Pluto beats Neptune. It's one of those, hey, the Dolphin's Neptune. At least do extra damage to it. Kashing! Haha, take that.
He only has 6,000 more points than
Now
us,
draw
Joe.
your last pathetic card, Kaiba. Yep, when it comes to the battle of bigger numbers, he who has the bigger numbers win.
Oh no, Joe, we lost. Oh, we curse our inevitable failure.
So, did you want to do a second episode of this one?
We didn't get very far. I mean, if you want to, let's see where we.
It's up to you. I kind of feel like we don't know what we're doing.
Well, let's see here. It'll let me move. Let's see if this progresses or if we did get kicked back.
Okay. You lose, boy. You'll need better cards than me if you wish to beat me. Good to know. Yeah,
Nope.
Probably. Nope.
Okay, well, that was fun.
That
That's
was
good for a one-off, Joe.
Okay. If you ever ask me why I don't play Forbidden Memories or Capsule Monsters or Duelist of the Roses,
Or
this-
any of the Game Boy Advance ones.
what is this Karibo hopping out here with a card? Just like, yo, what's up? This is why, because I'm sitting here with my phone in one hand and the instructions in the other hand, looking at 2 separate charts that were written more than a decade ago, trying to figure out what the hell this card game is, because it's not really Yugioh. But we tried.
We tried.
We certainly tried. We'll have another one off or something. I mean, unless you guys like listening to that.
I mean, I can always procure the game. He's just disappointed. He's just walking around.
Or maybe we could play on stream and have people tell us what to do.
Tell us what to do.
And just
That
guide
might
us
be
through it, and I'll
helpful.
just make fun of it. But either way, that's enough of this for
Pong,
now.
what are we supposed to do? I'm sure you know how to do this.
So until next time,
Good luck
have a
and
good one.
happy memories.
yeah, have forbidden your memory.
Comment in the comments if you comment in the comments. Comment in the comments if you comment in the comments. If you like these guys.